Hey everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of MSHL Weekly, the official, unofficial, semi-official MSHL podcast. I'm Navi, your league coordinator, and whether you're a fresh-faced rookie or a salty veteran who somehow slipped past the eligibility filter, this show is where we talk all things MSHL. So let's get started with the basics. What is the MSHL? And why does it exist? The MSHL was created with one goal: to give new players a space to grow, learn the game, and shine without being buried on the bench behind veterans who already know every trick in the book, every path in the zone. It's not a farm league, it's a development league. In other words, a proving ground. If you're a newbie, as in an absolute beginner to Hockey Zone, MSHL is where you want to be. Season 10, which has already opened its doors and is already accepting rosters and players, is a fresh start to the concept of a development league. We've got a revised system in place, no more VP stacked rosters, and a new rule book aimed at keeping things competitive and fair. So whether you're here to improve or just to have some fun, Season 10 is going to be something special. I wanted to start this podcast because I think it's important to talk openly about the direction of the league. As LC, I spend a lot of time thinking about how to make things better, not just fair, but more fun, more engaging, and more meaningful for the players who show up and care about the game. You're going to hear my thoughts here about stuff I'm working on, changes I'm considering, feedback from players, and behind-the-scenes things you might not realize are even happening. So what can you expect from Season 10? First off, let's talk about something I know people have strong opinions on: the separation between MSHL and RSHL this season. So yes, if you're currently playing in RSHL, you're not eligible to play in MSHL Season 10, and that's by design. Another thing that we are doing for MSHL this season is banning all top caliber RSHL players. So if you were ranked as a V3, a veteran player with 3 VP as your cost, or V2, you're no longer eligible for MSHL. Now, this isn't meant to be taken as a punishment. It's about preserving what MSHL is meant to be. It's a league for new players to find their rhythm, their confidence, and their voice without being overshadowed by players who already have the experience, the mechanics, and the reps. When veterans play both leagues, even with the best intentions, it shifts the dynamic. It changes how rookies engage. It can make it harder for new players to step up, to lead, to be the stars of their own show. And that's exactly what I want for the league. Season 10 is all about clearing the field. It's a clean slate. RSHL casual players have had their season already in MSHL. This new MSHL is for the new blood. So in this new season, we are introducing something called the Grease Factor. This is our new system for balancing rosters, not by raw skill, not by role, but by career ice time. That's right, we are talking about minutes. Minutes on the ice. If you've played a lot in past seasons, you're going to bring a heavier grease factor with you, simply based on your career minutes. I've set the threshold for a maximum grease factor to be around 3,000 minutes. So as long as your team is below that threshold, you're good. We're expecting around 4 to 5 teams this season. Most players are going to be new, and that means there's going to be a lot of opportunities for leadership to emerge organically. Captains aren't being forced to pick players just to win. They're encouraged to build chemistry, to compete with fairness and with heart. So no more BP stacking, no hard locks, just clean hockey and a level playing field. We'll also be running blog posts about the league again. I know that there hasn't been a lot of content published on the blog, and I want to change that. I'm also working on a Discord bot that is called MSHL Bot, and it's going to be different from HZ PopBot, who currently just gives you the population of the zone. MSHL Bot is going to be sort of like the center of all things MSHL. Players will be able to do commands that will give them information about the league standings, the score of games, how many points their teams have, their stats, things of that nature. MSHL is only as good as the people in it. And right now, the people look damn good. If you're listening to this, thank you. You're part of something growing, something trying to be different than previous iterations of MSHL. I would like to thank Big E for all his hard work and everything he has done for MSHL so far. He basically does most of the heavy lifting for me, either by talking to captains and setting up dates for games or acquiring refs for me. And he just makes sure that everything is running smoothly so that I can work behind the scenes without any hindrance. So thank you, Big E. I appreciate you. If you've got feedback, suggestions, or want to be a guest on a future episode, hit me up. I'd love to get captains, rookies, or even vets on here to talk about their experience with the league. This show will evolve, just like the league. Expect interviews, match breakdowns, mid-season reports, and yeah, sometimes just me rambling about something I'm working on that may or may not piss a few people off. Thanks for tuning in for the first episode of MSHL Weekly. Again, I'm Navi, your LC, your comms guy, and your favorite voice from behind the curtain. Until next time, stay greasy, and just remember, join a team or make a team. There is nothing better. All right, see you guys.